thought we talk about all the peony of the month until August. So this was, I showed you this green peonies, which isn't your favorite, but we have chosen, or actually I have chosen this green lotus as the peony of the month for August. The reason I've chosen this one is because it's called green lotus, and in memory where I grew up, lotus represents summer, and actually in my background it's actually a lotus flower as well as peonies. So although I'm the peony girl, I love all kinds of flowers. And when I saw this one on Binny Plants website, it caught my eye. One is because it's green, it's quite unusual. And I know we have our own preference as an artist and also a horticulturalist, if we may. We appreciate all different kinds of flowers. And I thought, show this unusual flower to our audience. And also, although it's not quite the summer in the UK, in England and Scotland at the moment, it reminds us of the summer vibe, the lotus, the water. That's why I thought, yeah, let's choose this for August.
No, and I'm glad. I mean, I know I was a bit controversial last time when I said that I'm not a big fan of green flowers, and my opinion hasn't really changed too much. But the way you've painted it, it really does show different aspects of its beauty that I hadn't taken account of before. It's one of those things that once, I think a lot of gardeners have this, is once you get something stuck in your mind, you tend to walk past it. Whereas when it's painted and it's standing there in front of you, you actually start to look at the detail and you start to look at the aspects of it that really have got some beauty to it.
That's actually a very good point. I think when the first time, I think in one of the episodes I mentioned that the first time I saw peonies and I bought them, and I was stunned by how beautiful they were when I bought them. And then I started to notice peony more in different gardens. When I saw them, some of them in the front garden of some people, I sneak in and take photos of peonies in other people's garden. And it's why I created the Peony Girl. It's not about just painting or art, and not just about peonies. When I paint them, I start to appreciate beautiful things in life, and I started to notice them more. And as you just mentioned, that now you see the painting, you notice different parts of the green peonies and you appreciate them. And that's what I want to communicate to people, that just notice more, even a small grass, small things, they all have their beauty and something, they all have their reason for existence.
Yeah, it's that old thing of you're not looking at it, you're seeing it.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely. So from the peonies and garden design point of view, tell us a bit more about this green lotus.
Well, green lotus, as you can see from the picture itself, and as I said last time, it's an herbaceous peony, so it's one that dies back every year. It's not the tallest of varieties, so it's reasonably upright. It's about sort of 600, 700 mil, or 60 or 70 centimeters in old money. It has pale green, lime green, and to white flower petals with actually a hint of pink in there, which you can actually see in the top.
Yes, I noticed that when I was painting them.
Yeah, and you've actually picked it up really well. And I was actually, it's one of the first things I noticed when you showed me that painting earlier on, was, you have truly captured it, because you've got little tinges of pink in there as well. Another thing that you may not know from painting it is that it actually has scent.
Oh.
And it's a slightly, I don't know lotus flowers enough, but they say it has got a slightly sort of honeyed lotus smell to it.
Oh, wow. Is that why it has that name?
Possibly. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's could quite well be it. I mean, there are some very, there is another peony called Honey Gold, and that's another one that has a very honey scented smell to it, and that does seem to be the peonies that do have scent do have quite a honey smell to them, which is yeah, to my mind that's about the best scent you could have is the smell of honey.
Yeah.
And it was developed quite recently. It was about 1995, so it's a fairly recent introduction, that one. And as I've stated before, as the audience will have already picked up on, it's one of those peonies that you either like it or you don't. And for that reason, from a design point of view, it's got its challenges in terms of matching it. So I've actually gone slightly controversial again with this. I've gone two ways. So either, first of all, you could pair it perennial wise with something that's going to pick up the limes, the whites, the yellows, the pales. So either something like Trollius New Moon, which has those lovely, lovely pale
yes.
flowers, which are like mini peonies.
Yes, I love them.
And they just work so well at that time of year, and they're at their peak at that time of year as well. And then matching that with another very subtle color, which hasn't got flower color, but it's the leaf color. So you've got, I've gone for Artemisia valerifinus, which has a very silver, fine sort of a leaf that's really just a background. And as we discussed in the earlier show, the thing with peonies is let the peony speak. So subtlety is key. And now I'm going to completely destroy that, what I just said, by my other choice. So there's that option, which is a very subtle, very calming sort of color. Or let's go the other extreme and go completely crazy with it. And we're going to try and pair it with a yellow and a purple.
Oh, wow.
So this is, it's almost like a florist collection. So you're looking at using the dark Heuchera Purple Palace with its really, really dark purple leaves, which will really act as almost a literal frame to the plant. And then pairing that with the acid lime yellow leaf of the grass Milium aureum, Fusum aureum, which is a beautiful lime grass with flower heads that are very, very soft and very like a veil almost.
Wow.
But it's quite an energizing combination of colors, which I think, weirdly enough, will actually work.
I can imagine. I can see that energy come through. And with that in mind, it kind of reminds me when I was painting this flower, although it's green, you have mentioned so many different colors within this peony: green, lime, white, yellow, pink. It's quite magical. It's quite magical.
It is, and you're nearly convincing me. Not quite yet, but you're nearly convincing me.
Hey, let's see. I still have some work to do.
If anybody's going to do it, it's going to be the Peony Girl. Is going to work her magic. So.
Thank you. So this is the 8th peony of the month that we have chosen, and all of these peonies, peony of the month, will be on show and on for sale at the Peony Girls stand at Chelsea Flowers. It will have we will have a tile of these prints over there, and I believe Binny Plants will also have these actual plants for sale at Binny Plants at Chelsea Flower Show as well.
Yes, I mean it's just a shame that the Chelsea Flower Show this year is the wrong time of year for the actual blooms. But you never know what we might be able to do. But we will certainly have the catalogues there where all of these will be available to buy. And we may, which we might reveal in our next chat show, is there may be some special offer between the two of us.
So if you want to see what the special offer is, wait until next Peony of the month, and we will be doing that at the Chelsea Flower Show, which we can't wait.
Whew, it's coming around far too fast, but no, it'll be really good, and I just can't wait to see you guys in person down there, and and your stand looks so exciting and so interesting and just amazing. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. So as yours, and I love the colors that you have on your stand, and I can't wait to see the actual ones.
It's completely reverse colors of what we were originally planning, but
ooh,
it's going to be an extravaganza, put it that way.
Wow. And don't forget, in our earlier episode that we talk about the Peony Girl's scarf and the fashion, both of our stand.
Yes, and don't forget that you are supposed to add a bit of fashionista to my outfit as well.
No problem. Consider that done.
I'll hold you to that.
Great. Well, I guess this concludes this month's chat show, and I will see you at Chelsea Flower Show.